Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Well, look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code 30 at checkout for 5% off. The link for their website will be right at the top of the description. What's going on, guys? Today we have the third installment of the Budget Demon series. It's been a very, very slow week of MUT. I believe I made, one gameplay this week so far, which is just... it's just unheard of for me. Like, I like triple uploading, double uploading, but there just hasn't been content for me to make videos on. They did just show off the 50 player positions for tomorrow. Maybe at the time of you watching this, we already know who the wide receiver is going to be for tomorrow, but we are getting a cornerback, a safety, and a wide receiver for the 50 tomorrow, which is a big W. The budget for this video is 70K, so I try to find cards for 70K and under. Some of them might go over by a little bit, but I tried to keep them under 70K. But yeah, before we hop into it, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. With the subscribe button, turn notifications. We post daily Madden 21 content. And also, do not forget to hit that like button, and also leave a link for my Twitch channel down in the description. I should be live tomorrow night, like real late. We'll probably do like a chill little late night stream. So if you want to come through, yeah, like I said, link down in the description. All right, so the first card we're looking at is Justin Herbert, one of my favorite budget cards in MUT right now. I like this card because of that 82 speed, the good acceleration, the throw power, obviously very, very good for a 60K QB. Also has pretty decent accuracies as well at 88, 82, and 81. And an 85 throw on the run as well. So Justin Herbert, yes, the stats look good on this card, but the abilities are also very good on him as well. Can get pocket deadeye, can get set feet as well, so you kind of can run both of those. A very, very good budget strong arm QB. All right, the next card we're looking at is 89 Josh Allen. The card is 59K, and I know his power up is super expensive, but I'm talking about non-powered up Josh Allen. Still a very good card, has the speed, the throw power. Honestly, a very similar card to Justin Herbert. He's just kind of a better ball carrier, I'd say. But other than that, I mean, the throw power is similar, the accuracies are very similar. You could even say that maybe Herbert has better accuracies as well. But Josh Allen's better outside the pocket, has a better throw on the run and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen, a very, very good budget QB option right now. But yes, his power up is super expensive, but without his power up, still a very good QB. Unfortunately, he does not get Gunslinger though, but it is what it is. All right, so next up we have Tua Tagovailoa, one of the cheaper cards on today's list. But 2 is actually pretty good. 84 speed, 88 acceleration, so can kind of get outside the pocket. Doesn't have the best throw power, but this card's under 20K, so keep that in mind. Not even the accuracies are really that good either. But this card can get set feet and can get, can he get, okay, he can get set feet, and you can put lofting deadeye or red zone deadeye or long range on him as well. So you can kind of do what you want with this card. I mean for 20K, if you are just starting out on MUT, I mean, Tua Tagovailoa is a great option for you. All right, so next up we have the brand new team builder 88 Jonathan Taylor. A very good card. I have yet to use him, but I mean, with 91 speed, 90 acceleration, there's no way this card's gonna play bad. I mean, as you see right here, this guy's at least saying a slightly worse Raheem right there. But yeah, I mean, decent COD. Can't really juke or can't really do a spin move or anything like that. But the reason why you like this card so much is because of that speed and acceleration. And for 50K, this is a very, very good running back. All right, next up we got Golden Tate, and the reason why I like Golden Tate so much is because he is the slot archetype, which means you're able to put Route Tech and Slot-O-Matic on him for 2 AP. Golden Tate, one of the more slept on cards in MUT this year. I'm not gonna say put this guy out wide like he's Scary Terry, but in the slot with either Route Tech or Slot-O-Matic, Golden Tate will be open for you, even though that speed is a little bit low. I'm telling you right now, this card plays way above his overall, way above his speed. Yes, with abilities, of course, but even pretty good after the catch as well, as you can see right here. Has pretty good COD, good juke move and stuff like that. So Golden Tate, definitely a card that should be on a lot of your teams just because of how good he really is. All right, next up we have one of these more expensive cards, and that's Jeudy. This card will drop in price a whole lot over time. It's just that this card came out this week, so his price is still a little bit high, but his price will come down to under 70K, I promise you. His price will probably be in around Golden Tate's range because they're both 89 overalls. So his price will probably come down soon. Yeah, Jeudy, okay. 91 speed, 93 acceleration, 91 agility, 90 COD, 92 juke move after the catch. So he's good after the catch, has good speed and acceleration, has good route running as well. I'm pretty sure with any chem you're able to make him hit a threshold, I believe. Also has pretty good catching as well. But Jeudy, the reason why this card is so good, just like Golden Tate, he is the slot archetype, which means you can get Route Tech and Slot-O-Matic for 2 AP on this card, so you can kind of choose which one you want there. And I mean, Jeudy, if you used his 84 team builder card earlier in the year, you know how glitchy this dude's gonna be. I have yet to try him. I want to try him so bad. If anyone has tried him, let me know how he plays because he's probably so amazing. All right, next up we have Darius Slayton with 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 jumping. The card 6'1", 84 catching, 86 deep route running, and 87 COD. So I think Darius Slayton was the best team builder card that came out on, I believe it was last Friday. I believe this was the best team builder card that came out. I mean, the combination of speed, acceleration, with go deep, he's able to hit the deep route running threshold as well. This Darius Slayton card super good. All right, next up we have another slot archetype wide receiver, and that is Justin Jefferson. I probably talked about this card so much on this channel already, but I mean 90 speed, good acceleration, good catching, good after the catch. This card is a slightly worse Jeudy. So if you can't afford Jeudy right now, buy J Jeff, put Route Tech, put Slatomatic on. He's gonna play like a mid 90 overall player. This card with abilities is just super good. If you have to try him, I recommend you do. I mean, he's also like 6'1". I mean, this card is absolutely amazing. All right, next up we got Henry Ruggs, and if you are running a no money spend or a budget team, this card should already be on your roster. Like he should already be on the roster. I mean, for 34K with this speed, this acceleration, this guy deserves a spot in your roster. I don't care if it's on kick return or what the deal is, but it's hard to find players with this speed going for this price. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, next up we have the cheaper version of Henry Ruggs, and that is Jakeem Grant. Yes, he is one speed slower than Ruggs, but I mean, both cards are just super ridiculous. I mean, and also Jakeem Grant is 5'7", and Ruggs is what, 5'11", so you will kind of feel a difference there. But yeah, Jakeem Grant, I mean, 5'7" with 92 speed, 92 acceleration, and 89 COD. So kind of just like he's really one dimensional, just like Ruggs. Both cards are super similar. They only really have that speed going for him. Can't really run routes that well. But if I had a choice, I'd probably go Henry Ruggs because he's a little bit taller. Also a slightly better route running. Actually, it's kind of the same route running, actually. I don't know who I'd pick. I mean, Jakeem's better after the catch, but I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between those two cards. I mean, both cards are amazing. I mean, speed rules in Madden. That's just the reality of it. Speed is always the deciding factor on most of the cards that are on people's teams. So, all right, next up, we're moving into the tight ends. This is a card I remember buying for 400K at launch. It's crazy that now this card's 67K. Thankfully, I sold him before he dropped this low. But this Jerome Finley, man. Super good card, man. I'm telling you that right now. Does hit the mid route running threshold even when he's not powered up. And for you guys who like running crossing routes with your tight end or corner routes or anything like that, Jerome Finley will get that separation. I know the speed isn't there, but I mean for 67K, I still think Finley's honestly a top 5 tight end in my opinion. And being able to get this card for 67K, and also his power up. His power up was always the more expensive thing about this card, but it's only going for 2K right now. So there's really no excuse why you shouldn't have Jerome Finley if you are struggling at tight end. Yes, he's a little bit expensive, and I will show you some cheaper tight ends, but I mean, this price for probably a top 5 tight end in right now, definitely worth it. All right, next up we got Irvin Smith Jr., the brand new team builder card, and I mean the reason why I like this card so much is because of that speed. Doesn't have the route running like Finley has, but the speed is definitely there on this card. The jumping, the card's 6'2", just kind of one of the more faster tight ends in the game right now. That's why you like Irv Smith. And Dawson Knox is the same thing. Has that 86 speed. I do like Irv Smith a whole lot more than I like Dawson Knox because I feel like Irv Smith's a little bit more well-rounded than Dawson Knox. But I mean the price is a little bit cheaper on Dawson. But Dawson 86 speed as well, good acceleration. Just kind of a speedster tight end out there. Can't really run block too well either. Nah, he can't, but Dawson Knox, another pretty good budget tight end. All right, next up we have the cheapest of the cheap tight ends, and it is Noah Fant. I mean, this guy's got 86 speed as well. Good acceleration, good jumping, and the card is 6'4". Can't really do much like catching the ball, and not the best route runner either. But just like Jakeem Grant and just like Henry Ruggs, you're buying this card for the speed, and also he has pretty good size as well. And for 13K. He's honestly a pretty good pickup. All right, so next up we got Alden Smith, and I do see a lot of people running this card already whenever I play head-to-head and stuff like that. But Alden Smith, my man is 6'4", has good speed, good against the run as well. Not the best block shed, but if he's off the block with 91 pursuit, good tackling, good hit power, these stats are very good on this card. And also his pass rush stats as well, 90 power moves and 88 finesse moves, which is just super good. All right, next up we have kind of a curveball, and it's 90 overall, Calais Campbell. You need 3,000 training in order to power this guy up, and you need his 86 overall card, which isn't that expensive right now. It'll probably come out to pretty close to like 60-70K if you do end up going this route with this card. But the reason why I like this card so much is because he's 6'8", 300 pounds, right? Good strength, good awareness. Has 89 impact block, which is super good for block sheds and stuff like that. But has 91 tackling, 88 power moves, 87 finesse moves, with 92 block shed, 92 pursuit, and 91 play rec. So, I mean, against the run, you can honestly probably just have Calais out there by himself. And this guy's 6'8", 300 pounds, and can shed like Aaron Donald, man. That's what makes Calais Campbell always so good in MUT. So, this Calais Campbell card is definitely a curveball, but I do think he is worth it on some teams because this card's really good. All right, next up, we got 89, Jerome Baker. He's a middle linebacker, so keep that in mind. This is only for people who do run middle linebackers on your team. I do like safeties more than this guy, obviously, but Jerome Baker's a very good middle linebacker. 88 speed, 85 jumping, good acceleration, good pursuit, good tackling. So against the run, he's super good, and coverage not the best. If you are to put this guy in the field, you're probably using with him anyway, so the zone and man don't really matter. But yeah, the speed's good on this card, the jumping and the pursuit and the tackling. All right, next up, we have another middle linebacker, and that is Patrick Queen. Both these cards are basically identical. I mean, as far as the speed and the pursuit and the tackling goes, so you can't go wrong with both. If you do run two middle linebackers, why not go ahead and get both these guys? Both have great speed, good pursuit. Yeah, both are super good cards. But on to the next one, and that is Sean Murphy Bunting. Sean Murphy Bunting, a card that came out a while back, has good man coverage. I mean, you should be running lockdown. So with lockdown, can hit that man threshold, by the way, which is just amazing for this card. 92 speed, good acceleration, good jumping. Also good height for a corner. Most of the time you're going to see like a 5'9" corner or something like that. But 6 foot's a pretty good height for a corner. Yeah, Murphy Bunting's definitely a budget option. I mean, like even on some God squads, man, if you could have those two good outside corners and you can really just play Murphy Bunting in the slot, and he's probably locking up tight ends or, slot receivers. So Murphy Bunting's a big W in my opinion. All right, next up we have our first free safety, and that's Jessie Bates. This card is 6'1", has 90 speed, good zone coverage as well. With lockdown, will hit that zone coverage threshold. So a very good budget card, and for 57K, I actually would expect this card to have better hit power, if I'm being honest. Only 72 hit power, which is kind of disappointing. But oh look, Omar, my boy Omar. Yo, Omar's probably watching this video right now. That's crazy. Yo, Omar, if you're watching this video, comment down below. It would be very awkward if you weren't watching right now. But yo, Omar, what's going on, dude? What's going on, dude? But is Jessie Bates the best option on this list? I don't think so. Because we have Deron Harmon. Harmon is very expensive, don't get me wrong. But I mean, you guys all see the stat that matters the most, and that's 93 zone coverage, man. 93 zone coverage, even with half lockdown. I mean, having 95 zone on a 60K card, just ridiculous. And also, you can even power this guy up. I know his power up is super expensive, but I mean, man, like 93 zone coverage with decent speed as well, good play rec, good awareness, even can play some decent man. This card is one of the better cover safeties in this game, and he's going for 60K. All right, next up we have one of my favorite cards in MUT, and that's 87 Justin Reed. I used Justin Reed's first card like at around launch time, and he was actually very, very good. He got very good animations. And I mean 6'1" for 45K with this speed. Decent coverage stats as well. Also pretty decent against the run with 84 pursuit. This Justin Reed card, like, I'm not saying make him your main guy. I do like Harmon's a little bit better than him. But I mean, if you want to play this guy, you're like free safety too. And kind of play him in the box or even play him over the top, Justin Reed's still a very good option. All right, next up we have Derwin James. If you are running a budget team, this card should already be on your roster, if I'm being honest. Good speed, the card's 6'2", good hit power, good zone, can play man, the play rec, the acceleration, the jumping. Derwin James is a no-brainer for this list, and definitely deserves to be on basically everyone's roster. I've even seen this card rostered on God squads, and he plays very, very good. All right, next up we have Jonathan Abram. In this card, he's not the best like coverage safety, but against the run with 92 speed, 90 acceleration, those speed stats super good. First of all, the card's 6 foot, but against the run, 88 pursuit, 86 tackling, and 93 hit power on a 50K card. This card's a no-brainer, man. I'm not saying put this guy in coverage, but maybe play this guy at sub linebacker if you are, running one of those budget teams. But Abram's a super, super good card, and even if you are running lockdown, which most of you guys should be. These coverage stats will be a little bit better, obviously, but Jonathan Abram, for his price, his card's nasty. Last but not least, we have Isaiah Simmons. This card was once the most expensive card in the game, but he has definitely phased out over time. Going for around 68K right now, which is, I mean, if you are on PS4, I guess he's not. I guess he doesn't fit the budget, but on Xbox he does. And his price is still dropping. Isaiah Simmons, though, I wouldn't play him in coverage. These coverage stats are obviously just terrible. But as far as being a sub linebacker that you just kind of user, Isaiah Simmons is still super, super good with that 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 jumping, 85 pursuit, 88 hit power. I mean, yeah, it's hard to find a better user. The reason why I like these cards, it's hard to find cards that have height and have this speed because there's no chem for height. I know I always say that, but there's no chemistry that can boost a player's height. So having those tall, fast players is definitely a rare breed in Madden. That's why guys like Randy Moss and like Calvin Johnson and Taylor Mays are always like those more expensive cards because of that combination of speed and height, obviously. So Isaiah Simmons, go ahead and get him now. That's what I recommend if you like using your sub linebacker because his price is down right now. It's definitely down right now. So. Alright, so that's going to do it for this month's installment of the Budget Demon series. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. And if you are still watching the video, comment the dolphin emoji down in the comment section. I want to see the dolphin emoji in the comment section. You guys were kind of weak on that last video. I don't remember what emoji I asked for, but it was kind of weak. That's all I remember. I remember that from last video. That's all I'm saying. But if you are still watching the video right now, show me that dolphin emoji down in the comment section. But yeah, as always, I'll see you boys in the next one.